Michael Clyde.
Yeah.
Fantastic job by our new friend Michael, who wrote our song for Oklahoma Live. We'll tell you what, there's an awesome festival going on. It's a storytelling festival, and we are getting all the details today.
That's right. And here to talk about it, two of the storytellers. We've got Donald Davis and Elizabeth Ellis. Thank you both for coming on the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Well, Drew and I try to be storytellers every day, not always successful, but what are some of the keys to really being a great storyteller?
Well, storytelling is a very descriptive event. You're letting people turn back to their own imagination again, and so you have to be able to paint pictures for people because there are no visuals other than what happens in a person's mind. So sometimes stories have too much plot, but they can really never have too much description to make them work.
Well, and Elizabeth, how do people get into it? How do people become storytellers? How did you two become storytellers?
I imagine Donald's answer would be very different than mine. I used to be a librarian for the Dallas Public Library, and storytelling was the part of my job I liked the best. Some days it was the only part I liked.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to spend more time telling stories and less time filing catalog cards.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
I think that
system.
anybody who wants to be a storyteller should simply tell themselves that and start working toward it and telling everybody you know that that's who you are and what you do.
Really?
Yeah.
And so you just, I want to do this, and this is something where you can actually get help and learn how to do it, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Well, tell us what Story Slam is as part of the event. Story Slam will be going on for an open mic storytelling, so if someone gets really nervous and wants to get up there, or maybe if you're willing to get up and tell a story, you're not too nervous. But what kinds of things really make a great storyteller, other than being descriptive? If someone's going to get up and do that open mic thing, what would you recommend they do?
Oh my, that's a different part from what we do.
Yeah.
But you have to have confidence is the main thing. You see some people who don't trust the audience, and the audience is not your enemy. The audience is your friend. Nobody comes to Story Slam saying, "Oh, I hope this is going to be terrible. Oh, I hope they mess up. I hope they forget what they're doing. I hope they're embarrassed." No, people come saying, "This is going to be great, and we hope all of our friends do well. We hope it's going to be good." And so that little difference between being afraid of the audience and knowing that the audience is going to help you all they can is a huge difference.
Usually a Story Slam has a stated theme, and the people who come prepared to tell a story directed toward that theme, that has something to do with that theme. The story is usually quite short to give as many people a possibility of telling, and is usually judged. It's usually a competition.
Wonderful.
Well, and it sounds like the festival's for everybody, for everyone and all different kinds of storytelling, and it goes on this weekend, right?
Yes,
all weekend.
Yep. And the most fun is to look out into an audience and see, say, 3 generations in a family coming to listen together. When you see parents and kids and grandparents all together, because stories work for all of them. And then they have something to talk about on the way home after that.
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tickets can be available at the door, right? Can people still get tickets? Okay.
Absolutely.
$75 for the festival pass, and the evening performance tickets are only $10 if you can only make it one night.
Yeah, you can go check out the website if you want any details of the schedule and everything else. You can find it all online, and it's going to be great. If you ever wanted to get into it or just hear a great story, this is the weekend to do it. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Well, coming up, we're learning about a really cool event going on in Lions Park. We'll tell you all about it next.